So, good evening. Good evening. We are back again with another game, another preview. And this time it is revenge. That's how far we've fallen as a football club. Yay. Well done, Arsenal. We are now seeking revenge against Olympiacos in the Europa League. That's how we're rolling, baby. Before I get into the preview, my thoughts on the game, etc., make sure you smash a like on the video. Make sure you're following all of these links below. They're in the description, along with my Discord as well. Big up to everybody who's followed me on Discord as well. Appreciate that. And trying to grow that, as well as my Instagram more than anything. So them two especially, it would be most appreciated. And this game, oh man, I remember trending on the second leg. I was trending on YouTube on the second leg last year. Not because I was having a meltdown, because we didn't deserve to win. Over the two legs, I thought they were the better team, and they fully deserved to beat us. And the way it ended was harsh, but at the same time, um, when we had the Aubameyang bicycle kick, I think we all thought we were going through, didn't we? And then David Luiz happened and decided to duck on a cross into the box and left Leno with no chance. And El Arabi, at his ripe old age of 34 now, scored the winning goal and knocked us out. And then I think Wolves beat him in the next round. So yeah, that went really well, didn't it? This time round, El Arabi, like I said, is 34. He has bagged 17 goals in their league campaign this season, and he is still a threat. He is a dangerous, dangerous player. And we're going to have to really mark him properly because his movement's decent. He can leap, he can head the ball. He's not quick compared to certain people. He's still fairly quick, but in terms of our centre backs, I'm not worried about him being done by pace or stuff like that. They've got Valbuena, they've got Bruma, they've got Lala. He's pretty quick at right back. And they're a decent team, a very decent team. And I'm kind of worried about this game, if I'm being honest, because this is our last chance to win a competition and actually qualify for Champions League, because we ain't doing that via the league position. I think that's kind of clear right now. There's too many teams above us that are in better form than us, Chelsea being one of them. Tottenham have picked up a little bit of form recently. West Ham is another one. There's too many teams up there. Leicester, I know they've not been great recently. That's down to their injuries. They're obviously all starting to come back slowly but surely. And I just don't see us getting in that top four. I don't see us qualifying for Europe. I said it at the start of the season. With this manager, we'll struggle to finish above eighth. And I just hope, fingers crossed, that this manager is going to set a team up, set some tactics up, set some in-game management up, that if we get a goal in this game, that we don't do anything stupid. I've seen all the fallout in the last few days about, oh, you can't legislate for individual errors, you can't legislate for VAR. Well, here's an idea. Win the game regardless, because Chelsea have had two VAR decisions go against them in the last two. Don't hear no Chelsea fans crying, because guess what? They win the game. And as for individual errors, well, we can legislate for that when Granit Xhaka's got more than any other player in the league since he's been here. So you can kind of legislate for that, because you can kind of see that he is a liability, along with somebody who's no longer at this football club, Mustafi. Them two were massive liabilities. And I just feel like Thomas Partey's come in. It hasn't gone great for him since he's been in. Obviously, injuries have hampered his progress. Granit Xhaka, people are banging on about how great Granit Xhaka's been. Well, listen, he still ain't good enough. His ceiling is where he is right now. He ain't getting any better because he's no good. And we have to go with it. It's all we've got, unfortunately. And tomorrow it's going to be the same again. We're going to have to go with it. But I just fear for this team going forward, man, with this manager. And I fear for us that if we don't get past Olympiacos, then he should be sacked immediately. He should be, in my opinion, anyway. But where do we go as a football club after that? Because if we don't get past Olympiacos, he gets sacked. We don't qualify for Europe next season. What do we do then? Where are we going as a football club? I don't genuinely understand it. But back to the game itself, I want to see a nice attacking front line. Aubameyang has been missing sitters recently. He's gone back to the Aubameyang he was under Unai Emery, where he was just missing 6 chances a game but scoring 2. Like, it's mad. Saka, he's our player of the season. He won player of the month again 3 times straight. I want to see him start. I want to see Nicola Pepe start. I think he's done enough to start games. I think he's been absolutely superb recently, and that's what you get from him. I want to see Cedric start at right back. Obviously, we're going to have to go with Odegaard, although Smith Rowe did train, but I wouldn't throw him straight back in. Let's go with Odegaard and Granit Xhaka, unfortunately, and Nicola Pepe. Tierney at left back. I'd probably go with Gabriel because I think he's more physical. But having said that, Pablo Mari's very good in the air. But I feel that if we play David Luiz next to Marie, I think that's 2 similar type players. They're comfortable on the ball and they're more relaxed and calm, but they're not the physical guy. They're not gonna get stuck in and stick one on you and say, yo, we're in a game here. Whereas I think that if we're going up against El Arabi and we go with Gabriel, then I think that him and David Luiz, I think, would complement each other better against that particular player. Other games, you can switch it up all you like. Gabriel's not been great recently. Let's have that right. Pablo Mari, he's done all right. He's done all right. It would be nice to see more of him, but for this particular game, I wouldn't start him. I'd go with Gabriel and David Luiz. And we need to defend properly. We need to spring attacks properly, and we need to be clinical, which is something that we have not been all season. We have not been clinical in front of goal. We haven't even created that many chances. I think we're 15th in the league on created chances. I mean, that's just scandalous in itself. Big night for Leno. Hopefully he commands his box, claims crosses, doesn't do anything stupid. He's been really good this season and one of the better players for us. And then it's down to Mikel Arteta. You know, he can set his game plan up and stick the players out on the pitch. It's going to be very interesting to see what team he picks because this is our final chance. And that's how sad it's become for us. It is the final chance to go deep into this competition and win it. And if we get through this stage, we're in the last 8. All of a sudden, we can have dreams of Gdansk, I think it is, for the final in Poland. So fingers crossed we do win it. I am kind of confident. I wouldn't be too disappointed if we drew the game because we'd get an away goal if we could draw 1-1 or 2-2, etc. And I'm more confident about the second leg being the Emirates than anywhere else, if I'm honest, because we know the dimensions of the pitch. We play on it every other week. Playing at a neutral venue is always going to be the same for both teams, of course. But I just feel that with this team, with this manager, the way we've been this season to play on our home ground, even though we've been crap at home, I think that gives us a slight advantage in the home leg. Away leg, listen, they're a quality outfit, and they're gonna really have a go to try and get a couple of goals, I think, and hopefully, fingers crossed that we can do it. But for tomorrow's game, not for the tie in total, but for tomorrow's game, I am going to predict a win. Every time I predict a win for this banter club, we end up losing. So I don't know if that's a good omen to predict a win or not, but I'm going to go with Olympiacos 1, Arsenal 2. I'm even going to give you a goal scorer as well. I'm going to say Aubameyang first goal. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're confident. Let me know what your team would be. Leave it all down in the comments. And I will be back again tomorrow. Tom will be doing the match day vibe show 2 and a bit hours before kickoff. Then I'll be starting the watch along about 1 hour and 20 before kickoff. So make sure you come and check all that out. All have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go and watch the Champions League. As I'm recording this, the Champions League is going to kick off in 40 minutes. And all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And please, for the love of God, do not fuck about tomorrow. Smash the likes up. Follow the socials. Bless. We're out of here. Laters, people.